It's the Tyler Glenn Show, the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Happy Halloween hangover day. It is November the 1st. I hope you got lots of candy in you, and I hope you had lots of trick-or-treaters at your door last night. It was one of the coldest Halloweens on record, but turnout was pretty decent. We'll take a look at some numbers, and we're interested to see how many kids you had show up at your door yesterday. It's also Hot Wheels Wednesday. We're going to have another Hollywood car to show you, and this is our last one as part of a contest where you can win a $900 gift card to be used towards your winter tires from our friends at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. That draw's coming up on Friday. And a new contest launches today with our friends from visitminot.org. And it involves margaritas. And I see Mariah Carey is here. Mariah Carey is knocking on the door. All I want for Christmas is you. It's time. It is time. November 1st. Welcome to the Beach Bunker. Welcome to a brand new month as we embark on the month of November. Unfortunately, we do start with some breaking news this morning. And this involves a young person who has gone missing. This came from Brandon Police last night. I do want you to pay attention to this, please. If you can, we're going to get to your forecast in just a second. But we have a missing little guy. This came down around midnight last night. And his name is Kajon James. He's 12, 5 feet, 4 inches tall with slim, medium build. He did not return home after leaving George Fenton School on 3rd Street between Brandon and Queens Avenue around 3:30 Tuesday, according to police. Tasha says they've been located. Do we have an update on that? Where did you get that information, Tasha? I hope you're right. They have been located. Where did you get this information? Is this been confirmed that Tasha, help me out here, sweetie. Help me out now. Unless chat just went down. People of Brandon says that he's been located. Okay, let me just I want to just make sure that that we've got the right information. That is great news. Okay, then we can get right to the weather. If they found the little guy, that is fantastic news. You sent it to me. Okay, excellent. Okay, then we will just move right along. That makes things easy. That's fantastic. And very scary on Halloween with all these kids running around all over the place. So, updated 9 hours ago. Well, this just moved at midnight. I'm confused. So this went out at midnight. City of Brandon missing persons. All right, let's bring this up here and just take a look at this. Located. Nice. All right. We are happy to report that he is safe. Thank you, everyone, for your assistance. Well, thank you, Sunseekers, for letting me know. Because, I can't. The show doesn't, I'm not a 24-hour operation. I had no idea. I come in, there's an email from midnight that says that we've got a missing kid. Hey, it happens fast. It's great. We got some people that are paying attention. Excellent. Thank you so much for that. Then we're moving right along. Let's do it. Let's take a look outside and see how things are shaping up as far as our roads are concerned. Thanks, Tasha, for sending that, by the way. And we're going to talk a bit about, poor parents, what a scare. Yeah, that would have been a very rough night last night. Okay, so here is what things are looking like this morning. We have a much milder morning. This is way better than what we had yesterday and the day before. This is like a spring-like morning. -5. How nice is this? -5 to start the day, and looks as if November is coming in like a lamb, and looks like we're in for some pretty decent weather to start the month. And good driving conditions, which is awesome because things were so slippery earlier in the week. Should see high of around -2 today. And into the weekend, temperatures around the freezing mark, which could be problematic for driving a little later on in the weekend, into the weekend. Looks as if we might get some precipitation Saturday. This is always the tricky part, right? When we get snow flurries on Saturday and a high 0. Well, that could be rain. It could be freezing rain. It could be very slippery, very fast. So we'll keep an eye to that as it gets closer. Let's take a look at your air temperature across the continent this morning. And it's cold pretty much everywhere, so no one is any colder than anybody else. And wind chill map is looking pretty much the same. Not much on the radar. So into the month of November we go. Yes, so away we go with some new contests. And, of course, we have got one wrapping up this Friday. Welcome to November. Welcome to November. Here comes our new month, and away we go with lots of contests and lots of fun. And do we have lots of Sunseekers? Well, I don't know. I think we'll probably have, I predict, fewer than normal because everyone was out trick-or-treating last night. Then again, I was totally wrong. In our neighborhood, we normally get around 100, 120 kids, and last night we got 150 kids. It was a busy night. It was really busy. Now, a lot of cars running on the street. There are a lot of parked cars that were, trying to keep the kids warm as they were out and about trick-or-treating. But I said to Tracy, we bought way too much candy, and lo and behold, no, we didn't. I am glad that she bought too much because we went through it. I love that. We never plan it that way. We're always with some leftover candy. But we didn't do that final push of candy because I didn't think we'd get many kids. So about 150 for us. We're going to see how you made out in just a bit. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who we got. These are the people in our neighborhood. The people in our neighborhood. And if you got some pictures from last night or video from last night that you want to share, by all means, you can DM me on Facebook, and we'll show those as the morning goes on. Road Reverend gets the gold star for being first in this morning. He was in early, coffee in hand, getting ready to go with Tasha, Licious, and Cheryl. And Misbehavin' was here as well. Good morning to you. It's nice to see you. A few of our Sunseekers changing their names after yesterday's show. Debbie, the psychic that we had on, the psychic and tarot card reader, said that, the names should reflect our personalities and should be positive because the positivity you exude is what is attracted to you. Okay, so now we start a new month. It's all about positivity. Okay, I'm positively looking forward to Christmas. Okay, we're turning the corner. Appalling 27. There's positive. Formerly known as Paul. This is kind of like Twitter. X, formerly known as Twitter. Appalling 27, formerly known as Paul. Nice to see you. Good morning and welcome. Welcome to the Halloween Hangover Hump Day edition of the show. Quentin is here. Good morning, Quentin. Welcome, Zumba Bernice. Happy Hump Day to you. Polar Bear 706. Nice to see you. Lindy is here too. Nick Adams is here. It seems like yesterday it was October, says Nick. 73 goblins for Bernice. Is that up or down from last year? Nick says we had 31, less than last year, but more than I expected, says Nick. We also, who else do we have? I think that's it. Trev is here, and Cindy is here, and Michelle is here. Sorry, I'm getting down the list a little bit here. Good morning, and welcome. Talking Halloween numbers, and Halloween numbers this morning had about the same amount, says Trev, as we've had the last 5 years, so not much of a change. And like I said, we were up a little bit. If we normally have 120 and we were at 150, that's what? 20%? We were 20% up from last year. Linda says 45, close to the same as always. Mavis says down by about 50%. Lindy says, yeah, we just mentioned Lindy. Okay, Quentin says we only had about 28. It was so cold. I found myself, it's trick or treat. It's like, get in the house, come in. Over and over and over again. So it's just too cold to be standing out there. Oh, just thinking about it it was a cold Halloween night. Tasha says kids got less this year. We started about 5, ended at 8. And last year we were out less time and they got more candy. We've got a story about a family who is getting some attention on the internet this morning because of the way they're handling their kids' candy and something rather creative that they're doing to avoid having to eat all these calories and sugar on the teeth and so on. And maybe it's something you're doing or you've heard of this before because, it wouldn't be the first time I'm the last to the party. But some people online are reacting to it, and we'll mention that coming up in the next little bit. Quentin says our streets are best for kids, though. Low numbers mean bigger handfuls of candy per kid. Michelle says 50 out in Alexander, 25 to 30 less than last year. Bernice says about 20% more, and they were all very polite. My folks were over to watch the costumes, and it's funny you mentioned that, Bernice, because I mentioned to my parents, I said, were we this polite when we were trick-or-treating? I always said thank you. But every kid was saying thank you. It was really, really nice. Way to go, moms and dads of Western Manitoba. Polite kids, thank you. And as the resident old person, it's nice to see those kids having some respect for their old elders and thanking us for the cans of soup without the labels that I was able to get out of the pantry because we'd run out of candy. Although Lindy says she had a little lion growl at her. Well, it's a lion. That would be expected. Colleen says less kids. Last year was 63, 40 this year, and a cute puppy. Jamie says had 65 kids last year, and I had 13 in Brandon this year. Alicia says down about 40%. Hey, K-Nick still. We had 45. I think it's about 10 less than last year. So pretty much the same. Trev says, I love surprise soup. I'm thinking it's soup. It's sloshed. Could have been beans. Could have been it's a canned surprise. Surprise. Steve says less, way, way less. All right. Angela says close to the same. Appalling says we had 0, but we donate to a community center and they hand out for us. Well, okay, that makes sense. That's nice. Amanda says we had 74. I've had more and less, so I'm happy. That's good. You got rid of some of that candy. Trev says he took surprise soup to work. It ended up being pears. Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess fruit comes in cans too, doesn't it? Surprise! The labels fall off. You get a Halloween treat. Everybody wins. Let's see. What else we got? Karen says, had 23 trick-or-treaters around the same time last year. Not too bad for little old Sandy Lake, Manitoba. Linda says 45. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. Okay, so sorry about that. Speaking of inflation and the kids getting the soup without the label on it is funny. Quentin sent me something from This Hour Has 22 Minutes. Maybe you saw it. Maybe this is how trick-or-treating was in your neighborhood.
Hey, buddy. How'd it go? You get lots of good candy?
Everyone's candy sucked this year.
Oh, that's because of inflation, buddy. You know, money's tight for everyone. But I'm sure you got some great stuff,
yes.
huh? A half a bottle of soy sauce.
There's
well, that's kind of fun.
sauce is
Yeah, and
good.
it's a pantry staple.
Loaded with salt. Love it.
Here's some candy. You got a mini coffee crisp. Decaf.
What's real milk chocolate?
This is from the dollar
Well,
store.
listen, it can't be all bad. Let me look
Cheap.
here. Oh, wow. Oh, single Smartie.
It kind of looks like Mr. Patterson's heart medication.
That is another thing. Tums are good. Tums are good to hand out.
Well,
when you run out of candy.
Oh, brutal. An apple. I used to hate getting these as a kid.
Babe, that's an imported Honeycrisp. Those are like $8.
Right. I'll put it in the fridge.
Put it on eBay. Sell it. Put it on the internet. You can get some cash. Oh, here it comes.
Full-size candy bar.
Big Turk. I'd rather you eat a big turd. What house gave you this?
I like the Big Turk. Come on. It's got jelly on the inside.
Trick-or-treaters! Trick-or-treat! Wow. Okay, I've got a ramekin of ranch dressing for you.
Lucky.
And aren't you cute?
Oh, the soy sauce in the packets would work too.
Swedish berries. Okay. Got those in the backyard. I'd wash them first.
Oh, one more thing. Open your bags. Okay. There you go. I don't want to get dirty.
Bye.
Bye.
Very good. Very nice.
That was nice.
Hand sanitizer was a great idea.
Did you see their faces? They loved it.
Here come the eggs. Scrape
Hey,
the
you
eggs
little
out. Oh,
fools. This is 2-ply. That's white gold, honey. Help me fish the toilet
no.
paper out of
Scoop
this
it up.
tree.
Yeah, scoop up the toilet paper because it's worth cash. It is worth cash. I mean, that's kind of where we're at. It's nice that we can make fun of it because things are way too much money right now. And so get the toilet paper out of the tree. I thought that they maybe got their house egged. Then you could be out there scraping off the egg, putting it in a bowl. You could have it for later. And no. Anyway, thanks for sharing that. And some of the stuff from the mailbag, we're going to get to that in just a second. First, to our first little set of sponsors here. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba with 10 locations to serve you. Tim Hortons is in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin, Saskatchewan. Of course, their NHL hockey cards are back. You could win a trip to the 2024 Stanley Cup Final, and the next hockey card trading night is tomorrow. But it's Web Wednesday, and I simply wanted to show you this because we have flipped the calendar over, and in flipping the calendar to November, I wanted to show you. This looks slightly familiar, but with a bit of a new twist. And so be on the lookout for that. Oh, Amber's here. Good morning, Amber. Take your kids to work day. Valley View Co-op is hosting quite a few. So, hey, good morning. Happy Take Your Kid to Work Day. Good luck with that. Can't wait to see the pictures of stay out of mom's way. Stay out of dad's way. And I wonder if Porky Jr. will have a few using the meat cutter. No. You can watch the steaks being cut. But Blessed Mama of Two. Oh, I know who that is. Hey, good morning to you. I like the new handle. That's nice. Anyway, watch for these cookies, okay, at Tim Hortons. You've always got time for Tim Hortons. 10 locations to serve you, including in Verdon. Have a great day out there with Take Your Kids to Work Day. Also, Auto Fashion. If you need your vehicle cleaned, if you need hail damage repair, please see my friends at Auto Fashion. You may have seen it in the headlines, Leon's headlines this morning, that MPI has a tentative deal, which is really good news for those who have been struggling with regards to getting an MPI claim done. Auto Fashion is MPI accredited for your hail damage repair, and of course, they'll make your vehicle look awesome on the inside and out. Book your repair today. Call 204-717-0631. And this just announced Enterprise rental car courtesy vehicle is free during your MPI hail repair. 255 17th Street North, behind Lee's Buffet. Again, call 204-717-0631. And still with Valley View Co-op, you know what? Taste It Tuesday moved to Taste It Wednesday for the blueberry the blueberry Haskap jam, the fruit jam, because I couldn't get it open yesterday. Look at this. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. I got it open today, and, I can't wait to give this a taste. So we're going to do that a little bit later this morning. I struggled with that thing. People were sending me tips on how to open jars, and you got to use a hammer and use a rubber cloth. And, if you've got all the tips on opening a jar, bang it sideways, bang it from the bottom, bang it from the top, run it under hot water. The show should have been not just a Halloween show, but how to open a jar. Thank you so much for all the tips yesterday. There was a lot of them that came in. Burp the jar. Yeah, we got it open. We got it open, and lo and behold, I just had to fight with it. I just got really angry that I couldn't get it open. And there's nothing like anger to make things happen, right? Oh, get this thing open. Okay, Cindy was giving out popcorn balls. Let's get to some pictures. Before we do our first beach break here, here's some popcorn balls from Cindy. Oh, that looks good. Had the popcorn maker going. I love those things. They stink up the house, but in a good way. Oh, it smells like a movie theater. Hey, there's Cindy's pumpkins and the yard. I'm so jealous you had no snow. Are you kidding me? That looks so awesome. Boo! Jealous alarm. We had snow. It felt more like Christmas yesterday. Well, that's awesome for you, though, Cindy. I'm so happy, and thanks for sharing those pictures. Of course, you know Tasha's going to send some in. Tasha, I didn't forget about you. We'll get some of your pictures here from the kids yesterday, all dressed up, and here they are. The wind was pretty cold, though, Cindy says. There we've got our resident firefighter. Oh, come on now. Don't do this to me. Here's some more of the kids all dressed up. And look at the snow. Going out trick-or-treating before the sun goes down, which, I think that was probably when we saw the most people. Wow, that is awesome. That is a lot of very cool pumpkins. Very nice. Great shot there. Really creative. A lot of pumpkins. Probably somebody who works for a garden center or had access, maybe grew some in the garden this year. That is a lot of gourds. Very well done. Nice. And so, numbers weren't affected in a big way last night, which is good. You know what? When I was going to bed, I thought to myself, I said to Tracy, you know what? I got to give it to the kids in our neighborhood. They're a lot hardier than I had given them credit for. The big wimpo over here, Tyler, the biggest wimp, Captain Wimp, president of Wimp Nation, would have gone to a couple of houses with the biggest bars and then called it a night. And, that's a good yard. Nice. Very good. And even though there was snow, they were out there making the graveyard stuff. That good for them. That's awesome. Wow. Hey, Porky Jr., Amber was here telling us it's Take Your Kids to Work Day. You're going to have kids playing in the hamburger today. Make sure... Uncle Porky Jr., can we make hamburger balls? Can we throw hamburger balls at you? That's a great looking yard. And by 8 o'clock, Tasha and the kids were getting tired, and it was time to go home and eat all the candy. Mavis, 77 kids, down from last year. Misbehaving says, what time you coming to get me? You coming to get me for bringing your kid to work? What are you talking? Like me? Are you talking to me? Oh, look it. We got video here. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Well, that's great that some people, they were not deterred by the cold weather. And everybody had parkas on, dressed nice and warm, and had lots of fun last night. So, the feed is filled with pictures of costumes and people talking about how many kids they had last night. And this is the picture that I put up post-Halloween. It's time. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is it's Mariah Carey season again. Mariah Carey season is here. Time for the Christmas songs to appear. It's time for Christmas. Yes. Oh, God, I don't like her, says Lindy. No, you do. Come on. You had a typo there, Lindy. You love Mariah Carey because she is the reason for the season. It was Mariah's birthday back in the day. And that's why we celebrate with All I Want for Christmas is You 1 million times. That is the goal. We need to hear that song 1 million times between now and December the 25th. That is the goal for everyone everywhere, and it all starts today. Misbehaving says, Santa Baby. Oh, yeah, that would be... At least it's not Taylor Swift. Oh, just wait. Taylor will come. Taylor will push Mariah out of the way. There'll be a battle, a Christmas battle. Road Reverend, will Mariah trump Taylor? We'll have to see. There'll be a battle under the mistletoe. I'd pay money for that. Pay-per-view. Taylor Swift versus Mariah Carey in the Christmas throwdown for the decades. Okay, let's go to the beach. Let's do a quick beach break, shall we? Let's do our first beach break of the day. We're on all socials. We're going to move to twitch.tv at 8 o'clock this morning, so still lots to come on the show, including what one set of parents are doing with the Halloween candy this morning that is getting them a lot of attention. Oh, Daytona Beach, you're a little bit windy today, a little bit cloudy. This is a live shot of Daytona Beach, Florida. Good morning, Daytona Beach. As we take a quick break, we'll be back with more in just a second with more on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Beach break back in 90 seconds. Yeah, that's breezy. It's not the best looking sky off the coast of Florida this morning, but it is November 1st. At least it's a warm breeze. People out walking on the beach, enjoying the ocean for a Hump Day Wednesday. Daytona Beach, Florida, it's -6 where we are. Feels like -13. A heck of a lot better. It's night and day compared to what we had earlier in the week. Damn, it was cold. Man, near record-breaking cold. It came very close to being one of the coldest Halloweens ever, but it didn't matter. The kids were out in droves. There were quite a few houses who had fewer trick-or-treaters than last year, but I'd say the vast majority had about the same and some slightly more than last year. But I think that's, again, a testament to bundling up, having the coats on, and dealing with the elements, as it were. So, anyway, here is a look at southern Manitoba this morning across our highway system, and the highway conditions are looking pretty good. So that is something that is also to be celebrated as we get into our new month. And as far as our air temperature map across North America, here's how things are looking this morning. And let's take a look at wind chill. Everybody's cool. Look at how chilly that is. Right down to South Texas, all the way over to Alabama. Damn, it is. Everyone is feeling the chill of November. The chill of November is setting in. I got more pictures coming up in just a second. Also, those parents and what they're doing with their Halloween candy that's getting all this attention online this morning. I'll share that with you in just a second. Back into the beach bunker we come. If you're just joining the show, welcome. We are the show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life. It's Hump Day Wednesday. We've got our last Hot Wheels car to show you today, and we're going to unveil a new contest with our friends at visitminot.org. So it's going to be a 2-week contest. We're going to get you some great prizes, and we'll have details on that coming up in just a second. First, let's get some more of your pictures from last night. Paul sent some grandkid pictures in. Give me 2 seconds to pull those up here, Paul, and I think you did. At least I saw them on my phone. I'm not seeing them on my computer now. Here, give me a second here. There we go. Yep. Just a bit of a delay. Come on now. Paul says he's having some internet issues. Took a while to get that picture from you. Maybe you're... There we go. There's some... Yes, the 12-year-old boy was found. Yes. I just updated the headlines there. Blessed mama of 2. That was some scary moments for a Brandon family. I'll tell you, on Halloween, to not know where your little guy is. Nice to know he's been found safe and sound. The Sunseekers updated me as soon as we got on the show. We got that update. So thank you so much. Here's Paul's grandkids, how adorable they look, and that is minus the snow parka that is required to go trick-or-treating last night. Very nice shot. Thanks for sharing. Let's see what else we got here in the mailbag. Nick sends this one in. He says, "Friend, you can't hear pictures. Me. All I want for Christmas is you. Come on, baby. I don't want a lot for Christmas. I just want a little Mariah, maybe with a dash of Taylor Swift. Why not? Why not?" Nope. Linda. Nope. Come on now. You love it. So I'm asking, when? So if not now, when? If not now, when? When do we do stuff? When do we do stuff? When does the music start? When does the tree go up? When do the lights go on? Oh, we're all stuck in this Remembrance Day thing. And here's the confusion, okay? Remembrance Day is a day to commemorate, but we're suffering from what I call decoration confusion. Now, and this is easily solved. Remembrance Day doesn't come with decorations, okay? My grandfather served in World War II. He said every year it does not matter. Every veteran I have ever talked to that has ever spoken to me has said it does not matter. It does not matter. What matters is commemorating November the 11th. Now, if you commemorate November the 11th with a Christmas tree in your living room, I repeat, it does not matter. It doesn't matter to the people serving our country. These are the people that we're honoring. So if there's this sense of guilt that you're waiting until November because my feed is filled, no, Remembrance Day first. Remember, we do this every year. As long as you've got a poppy, and by the way, I will have a poppy on this show by the end of the week on our screen here to commemorate Remembrance Day. But you don't have to wait until Remembrance Day. We have permission, okay, from veterans who have said this is why they serve, this is why they fought. They fought for things like our holidays and our families and stuff like this. So they fought for Mariah, so let's celebrate Mariah's birthday, Christmas. Anyway, Amanda says, no, it's not a Remembrance Day thing. She says first week of December. Uncle Bo says after Remembrance. It's a respect thing. How? How is it a respect thing? Uncle Bo, you and I are going to get into it right now. I don't understand. I don't. So by saying that, are you saying I'm disrespectful for putting my Christmas tree up? Come on. That's not. Come on. That doesn't make any sense. Ask a veteran. Go to the Legion and ask them, does it matter? And you know what they're going to tell you? It does not matter. Misbehaving says, when people start paying my mortgage, then they can tell me when to decorate. We still have respect for the veterans, and my poppy has been on since last Friday, sorry. Veterans have said that they fought for our freedom, so decorating is not disrespectful. That is correct. Now, I mean, if you just don't like your peas and corn to mix, I could get that a little bit more than the whole respect thing, to be quite honest. Some people just like to have their holidays compartmentalized like the food on their plate. You know what I'm saying? Paul is another old guy who says, I'm standing firm. November 12th. Yes, respect for the veterans who I've never talked to. Say that we should wait until the 12th. Yeah. I say do it now. Do it now, boys. Just do it. Do it while wearing your poppy. Wear your poppy and put your tree up. Do it. Blessed Mom of Two, I used to have the mindset of that. And actually, you know what? That's an excellent point, Blessed Mama of Two. And that is why I asked my grandfather. And I asked other veterans. Amber, who used to co-host with me, her husband was active duty military at the time, said it does not matter. It doesn't matter. Michelle says setting up the Christmas tree is good for my soul and mental health, so I do it when I want. Paul says I'm a Legion member. So am I. And so you're saying don't put the tree up, Paul? Are you active you were active service and you're saying don't put the tree up? You would be the absolute first one to tell me. Go ahead. Are you active service, Paul? Yeah, exactly. Do it. Not active service. My dad was. What did your dad say about the Christmas tree? Did you ask him? Good morning, Kimberly. Nice to see you. Yay. Okay. Amanda says, yeah, it's not a Remembrance Day thing. She just waits for December 1st. Okay. All right. That I get. Yeah, okay. Andrea says another one. After Remembrance Day. All right. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand it. Especially considering that you can talk to a veteran. And that's your little homework assignment. Find a veteran. Okay. Find one. And ask. That would be the thing to do. And you'll be seriously? Yeah, it does not matter. But however, what does matter is remembering November 11th for what it is. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, anybody should ignore that day. Of course, quite the opposite. But those two things, it's driven me crazy since Well, since I've been involved in media, because it's a question that comes up November 1st, every November 1st. And it drives me bonkers, especially after talking to veterans who said, decorate, have fun, put your lights on. Now, you know what does drive me crazy was the people in my neighborhood on my birthday, end of September, who had their Christmas lights on. Now, that's a little bit, it's September. September to put your Christmas lights on? Holy cow. Now, I'm thinking, I came home from my walk and I said to Trace, somebody must have leaned up against the switch on the wall, or the kids were playing with the light switch and maybe turned the Christmas lights on by accident. Or maybe they're just Christmas crazy. And, the end of September, the kids are back at school. You went and got some Halloween costumes and some Christmas decorations, and you figured, I'm going to put the light on. I don't know. Bernice says, my tree has been up for a week. Whoa. Bernice wins the award for having the Christmas. Is it decorated? Whoa. That is early. Ask AI Annie. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know if she's Canadian, though. That is a good idea. I don't know if she'd even know what Remembrance Day is, but we could do that. Whenever I have time, sometimes before, sometimes after Remembrance Day. Yeah, Cassandra, that's a good answer. I think that's kind of how it works in our household. It's kind of like finding a time to do it. Let's see what else. Middle of November for Angela. Steve says everything goes up today. However, his happy medium is he doesn't turn any lights on until November the 12th. That's crazy. Canadians are funny. You're a funny bunch. You're a funny bunch. Oh, yeah. Chris says December the 1st. Nicole is also November 12th. Yeah. Tracy says, oh, man, the Christmas music has been flowing already. Tracy has had the Christmas music on for a while. Holy man. Hey, Derek. Holy cow. She's been playing it for most of October. Tracy says the tree is going on as soon as she's got time. The lights have been on already. She is in love with this time of year. So that's Tracy Landell's. She is already got her Santa hat on. She is good to go. Alan says he waits for December 1st. Cindy is December. Don says today is the day, and then he's got a Christmas tree emoji. Tanya is another one who says the music has already started. November 12th is when everything goes up after Remembrance Day. All right, so I'm not going to win this. I'm not going to win this. That's okay. You know what? I think that I think bless you. Bless you. I think that that's goofy. I don't wait till the 12th, and not that I'm in a real hurry to set up for Christmas, but I think it's kind of a little goofy tradition that we Canadians have. It's a little goofy to me, but I don't know. That's just me. I always go to the source. I always ask. K-Nixtosis, beginning of December here. I mean, you're going into the stores. You're going to go into stores today. You're going to go into stores today, and you're going to hear Christmas music. There's going to be Christmas decorations up all over the place. It's going to be fa-la-la-la-la 6 ways from Sunday. This is it. We're into the holiday season. It's Christmas time. Christmas, Christmas time is here. Time for joy and time for cheer. Yes. Merry Christmas to all. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, Sunrise Credit Union, our friends at Sunrise Credit Union, sponsors of the Tyler Glenn Show. Again, they have got a big announcement coming in the next couple of days. I can't wait to share this with you. Sunrise Credit Union with 19 convenient locations across southern Manitoba. If you are looking for a mortgage refinance, if you're looking to talk to somebody, an expert about some investments, or if you're looking for something as easy as a consolidation loan to make those monthly payments just a little bit easier as we get closer and closer to the holidays. Maybe you need a little bit more financial wiggle room, as it were. Contact the fine folks at Sunrise Credit Union, again, with 19 branches across southern Manitoba. Please visit sunrisecu.mb.ca for more information. And Co-ops of Westman, look at this. Check this out. Put your best fruit forward. This is it. This is the fruit that I've got here. And it tasted Tuesday on a Wednesday. Blueberry Hassack Jam, Co-op Gold Pure Jam. The fruit spreads are available in 4 flavors: strawberry rhubarb, Saskatoon raspberry, or Hassack blueberry. They're fruit forward with twice the fruit compared to regular jam, and they don't contain added sugar. Instead, apple concentrate is the sweetener. Here I go. I want to try some of this. I finally got the jar open, and it smells amazing, and I just can't wait to taste it. Oh, the smell is so fresh. Here we go. Let's have some jam. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, is that ever good? I'm a fan of Granny Smith apples because I like that fruity sour. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so good. What a surprise. So if you don't like sour, it may not be your cup of tea. It's got that Granny Smith sour tinge to it, and it is delicious. Holy cow. And I'm not a big jam guy because I find jam too sweet, but because this has no added sugar, oh, this is really good. Apple concentrate. They must have used Granny Smith, maybe. I don't know. Co-ops of Westman, go and get this jam. Throw it on some toast this weekend. It is not sweet. It is a little on the one I'm trying is got the green apple sour tinge to it, which I love. Love that. The spreads were developed in collaboration between Co-op and Saskatchewan Food Industry Development Center, and all the ingredients were grown in Western Canada. In fact, all the producers make spreads grown in Western Canada, including the Saskatoons, the Hassacks. What is that? They're native to the boreal forests in Asia, Europe, and North America and have a unique flavor reminiscent of blueberries and raspberries. North 49 Fruit Corp in Alberta makes these. Wow, interesting. Rhubarb. Prairie Fresh Food Corp in Saskatoon specializes in seasonal fresh produce. So the two takeaways on this jam is that it's not sweet, which is what I love, and it's got a green apple sour tinge to it, which I also love. So check it out. The blueberry Hassack is the one I tried, and again, they come in 4 flavors. Co-ops of Westman is where you're going to want to go for this on a Taste of Tuesday on a Wednesday because I finally got the jar open. How did I do it? I fought with it. I just brute strength. I'm lying. My wife opened it. You're at home here with Co-ops of Westman, Heritage, Boundary, Twin Valley, Valley View, or Neepawa Gladstone Co-op. Check it out. There you go. It sounds like an After Dark infomercial. Interesting. Okay, so what are these parents doing that is getting so much attention with regards to what they're doing with their Halloween candy? They're called horrible parents? Really? I think it's kind of a genius idea myself. Glad you're not my dad. Dad and Mom called horrible parents for their Halloween tradition called Switch Witch. Have you heard of this, the Switch Witch? The witch acts like a tooth fairy, but instead of taking teeth and leaving money, the Switch Witch takes candy and leaves a toy. Utah residents Emily and Levi Jansen recently shared how they do the witch's trick on Instagram. Well, let's have a look-see. Trick-or-treating is fun. Kids really don't need all that candy. Here's what we do instead. And there's the little pumpkin. She's got all her treats there. And I want to eat this. I want to eat this one. Well, oh, so you leave it out on the step, and then the Switch Witch comes and puts a little Barbie doll in the basket. And there we go. The Switch Witch. I think that's a great idea. I don't know why they're getting so much heat. Toys instead of candy. Your thoughts? Let's see if I can get some of the comments here on the Switch Witch. Oh, here we go. It turns Halloween candy into a lesson in moderation for the kids. The Switch Witch is not about stealing candy from the kids. These are the rules, I guess. There's also truth in what the commenters against the Switch Witch are saying. Okay, I want to see some of these comments. Okay, here we go. Here's the comments. It's one day a year. Give it a rest. You think it's better to buy your kid toys than to let them have a bite-sized candy? Glad you were not my dad. Then just don't trick or treat, says Susan. WTF, bro, just let the kid have some fun once a year. What happened to parents just letting kids be kids and enjoy Halloween? Woo! Woo! Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not like they totally cut the kid off from candy. Michelle says she loves the idea. Robin says, so the parents eat the candy then? Well, duh. Yes. Why not? Why not? It's the sooner the kids learn that this is how the world works, the government takes your money for absolutely no reason, that it's a lesson in civics, right? Why are you taking my candy, Daddy? Why are you taking from me after I worked so hard to go door to door trick-or-treating? This is how it is. I'm the federal government. You work hard, and then I take what you make. Welcome to being an adult. This is what you have to look forward to, my little sweet princess. As Quentin says, it's called the dad tax. Haley says, I'm so glad I grew up before this was a thing. The Switch Witch, I don't know. There's something about it I like. Can't put my finger on it. I just think that it's a way to kind of watch. I mean, maybe you don't care how much candy your kids have, but it's an option at least. It's something to put in the parental toolbox, as it were, I would think. Blessed Mom of Two says, saves you some money at the dentist at least. Then go to all those houses and take candy that people spent hard-earned money for. It's expensive. Walk around the neighborhood, showing off your costume, saying hello, go home, get your gift. SR20 says, not my house. We spread the candy all over the floor, and then the kids feast. Once they're high on sugar, they start destroying the house. After that, we scream at each other for the remainder of the night. It is our Halloween tradition. It's what we do. It's a creative way to moderate, it says. BM2, she still gets some candy, and also as a doll, she's probably over the moon. Yeah, it's pretty good. Then you've got the supporters. Brittany says, I think it's a great idea. I used to drop a large amount of the kids' candy off at the local dentist who would then put it into care packages and they would send it overseas for soldiers. Ann says, my mom used to put it in a bowl on top of the fridge. 2 pieces went in our lunch for the rest of the year. That's pretty much how my mom did it in our house. We got a few pieces of candy on Halloween. Then it all got put away. And then it just showed up in our lunch for the rest of the year. Christy says, I think it's a great idea. Never heard of it until seeing this. But the thing is, why would anyone even care what a parent does with their child's Halloween candy? It's their child, and it's their choice on what to do with it. And Kim says, this is a great idea. I also had a friend who had her child take the candy to the store. She picked out a toy she liked, and then the little one paid for the toy with her candy. Of course, mom did the real money thing. Well, that's slightly confusing to the kids. I can pay for things with candy. Oh, that'd be good. Pull into Murray Chev Cadillac with a truck full of candy. And yeah, I'd like to see a salesperson, please. Oh, sure. I'd like to buy this new EV. I'm going to be paying for it today. No credit required. No credit required. I got payment in my truck. Oh, sure. Just hang on. We'll come outside and what is it? A suitcase of money that you've got? No, I've got candy. I'm gonna be paying in candy. My mom used to take me to the store and we'd buy toys with candy, and so I'm here to buy a car with candy. Candy. Sir, you cannot purchase a car with candy. So Switch, getting some mixed reaction online this morning. Glad you're not my dad. I'm glad. Oh, someone didn't get candy. Eat some candy. Happy Halloween hangover day. We have to say farewell to our friends on TikTok. Thanks, TikTokers, for being here. Hey, Kim Fleury. Nice to see you. Thank you. And G833, thanks again for being here. Tina, Nancy, Amanda, Jared, thank you, TikTokers. We have to say farewell because we're moving hour 2 over exclusively to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. Have a great Hump Day Wednesday. Don't forget that today's the last day for the Halloween Hot Wheels contest. No, the Wednesday Hot Wheels contest. I got Halloween on the brain. That $900 gift card from Murray's to be used towards your winter tires, that's coming up in the next little bit. So come on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show, so you can see the vehicle. We'll also be posting it on the Facebook page a little bit later today, so you can make sure that you enter the contest. Draws coming up on Friday, and we unveil our new contest from visitminot.org. TikTokers, take care. Thanks for being here. Have a great Hump Day Wednesday. Easy does it on the candy, okay? And we shall say goodbye to the rest of our social media friends on X, YouTube, Facebook, and the like. We're moving the party over to Twitch. Hour 2 of the show exclusively at twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. Podcast is at tylerglennshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Have an awesome day, guys.